From the Ice Bucket Challenge to pond dipping, the Brunswick Organic Nursery celebrated their third Spring Festival in style. As part of its 25th anniversary, a number of people was put up to do a chili challenge in order to raise money for their community and events group.
If they raised £1,250, I got soaked, and they did just manage to raise £1,250. It was actually really shocking. It was like going into the sea, at Scarborough. So, yes, anyway, it's been a very successful day with lots of people turning out, and the weather's been much better than we feared, so that's great.
Some of the volunteers and visitors also had a splashing good time.
It's going to a charity basically, so it's all good and that. So it's just raised enough money, and it's just a fantastic thing to do, really. Yeah, definitely do it again.
I felt like I wanted to get soaked, and I've done it before, so I was like, soaked.
The centre offers productive work opportunities for people with learning difficulties, and the festival was given a taste of the hard work the volunteers have been doing.
This was part of the Millennium funding. We got crafts built in the Millennium, so ever since then we've been doing lots of weaving. We've sort of inherited various looms, and we do all sorts of crafts now. We try and vary it as we go along and introduce new things. So we do felt beading, felting, we do lots of jewellery making, wrapping paper, and the biggest thing is our cards. And at Christmas we do cards for good causes in town, so we'll make hundreds of Christmas cards. That's something that we need to be designing at this time of year so that we get on with all that. What we try and do is we open it as a workshop, as a sort of to show off everything we've been making. But we also like to have activities for people to try, like weaving. So we always have a loom on display in the Spring Fest, and they can have a go. And even the adults are quite frightened of it to start with, but then find it's really easy. I think people enjoy it so much, and it gives them an insight as to what they're capable of, because a lot of people think, oh, I can't do that.
It was fun for all down at the pond, where families had the chance to do a spot of pond dipping.
We found all sorts today. There's been loads of smooth newts. We've had larvae and nymphs, which are baby versions of insects, and more snails than you could ever want to see in your entire life. Environmental issues are becoming increasingly relevant, but people might not have much interest in them, and it's very hard to sort of think about climate change. It's quite detached from us, so getting people into the environment and nature in this way, just interacting with cool creatures like frogs and tadpoles, it's really hands-on, and it might sort of spark some interest in them that could stay with them throughout their life, and maybe they'll think more about nature as adults, even if they're not sort of going up to be ecologists or anything environmental related. Just as they go about their daily lives, they'll be more aware of the environment.
With the money raised and the Organic Nursery seeing its third year of providing support to its volunteers, there's hope it will see its fourth year spring into action for 2019. Rebecca Quarmby, That's TV.